So if you guys have been on the internet in the past couple of days, then you would know that Twitch is going through their very own adpocalypse. You guys might remember back in 2016 when this happened to YouTube, but now the cancer has finally spread to other parts of the internet's immune system, finally hitting something worth ruining. Streamers everywhere are complaining that their ad revenue has been reduced to a fraction of what it once was.
From someone who was making upwards of 5 figures a day, now only making $2,000 a day off ad revenue, something's wrong.
And because there are so many beefs between different streamers at any given time, nobody can seem to agree who's at fault for this. Some say it's the filthiest man on Twitch, Asmongold. I see a lot of people saying it's Hassan. I even saw XQC saying that it's not even happening.
This is brain rot, Chad. The adpocalypse is not happening. It is not real.
But what people are mainly focused on are the advertisers, because without them, there's no money. And without no money, there ain't none of y'all, you know what I mean? And while this may be a reason to feel bad for everyone affected, it's not like they weren't warned about this a month in advance. So let me paint the picture for you, alright? This guy, Devin Nash, is Woody Harrelson's character in 2012 who predicted the end of the world, but who everyone thought was crazy. And Twitch is the world. So last month, on the 28th of October, Devin Nash was the CEO of the marketing agency Novo.tv, said that Twitch is an advertising nightmare situation. Advertisers are leaving the website and are not returning. Twitch has controversy after controversy and can't get its enforcement straight. I don't know if the website will survive long term without serious changes, amongst other things. A lot of other things. Zooming out to 25% other things. Now when somebody like him tweets out something as long as this, it may be a good idea to at least skim through it to see what he's saying. I did, and everything I read was 100% true. He says Twitch is now in an inevitable situation. They've allowed high brand risk streamers to be a significant percentage of their audience. The team responsible for enforcement can't determine who should and shouldn't be on the platform. He also says Twitch has always operated from fear. They were afraid other websites would cannibalize their audience, so they bought streamers. They thought big music would come for them, so they spent millions building libraries and licensing rights. All of this being compared to when YouTube went through the same thing, and he basically says that where YouTube found a way to fix a problem immediately, Twitch waits for things to get as worse as possible before they try to fix anything, which ends up just causing more problems that they have to add on top of the ones that they already are trying to fix, making the recovery time for all of this way longer than it's supposed to be. He even adds the Twitch CEO and says, "Listen up, dog. The choice ahead for DJ Clancy 999, awesome at, what are you, like 90 years old? It's clear to me you must either ban all controversial and extremist content or none of it. And because a competitor already exists where all content is allowed and owns 10% of Twitch's audience, the choice is pretty clear. You can try forcing this content into categories and then demonetizing that content, but it's too far gone and the Twitch Kingmaker system still throws that content to the top of discovery. You can't fool advertisers." He does also say that Twitch was much better as a gaming focused site, and I'm not a gamer by any means, but I can agree with that. I literally remember a time where if you mentioned Twitch, people automatically thought gaming streamer. But now you don't know if they're talking about a gamer or a gamer that shows part of their asshole on stream. And with how big gaming has gotten over the last couple of years, it only makes sense for them to go back to their roots, because you guys might not know this, but this whole thing is starting to reach further than Twitch. That cancer is actually being spread to other people, meaning other social medias. So I think I said this earlier, but one of the reasons all of this is happening is because all of the anti-Semitism that's been happening on Twitch. And now, after apparently more than 10 major advertisers tell Twitch to fuck off, other social media sites are like, "You guys see what they're doing to Twitch? Yeah, we're gonna let's clean up our whole thing, guys. Let's do a little sweep and clean up everything." Because I shit you not, I click on this link that brings me to Facebook, but before I could even see anything, it shows me this saying they removed my post. Now I know what you're thinking, what are you doing telling Bibber happy birthday? Well, one, I said that as a joke because my cousin has the same exact birthday, and not to mention, Hitler was born on 420, so I might have been a little up there, if you know what I mean. But this was obviously a joke, and like I said, this was taken down today. However, I made this post back in 2017. Twitch has literally got these social media sites in panic mode to where they're telling their system to go back and take down anything that could be considered offensive towards Jewish people, no matter the context. Now I understand there wasn't really any context to this, and you had to have known my cousin to get it, but this literally proves that whether they say it publicly or not, social media sites are cracking down on what's going on. Now, I don't make Hitler jokes on the regular, but I showed this to the homie Brion, and he's like, yeah, maybe they just don't want you wishing Hitler a happy birthday. And I'm like, well then why did they say anything back in 2017, but they did right after all this Twitch controversy comes out? Their system doesn't just flag random things it may have missed over 5 years ago. Someone went in and was like, all these terms, words, and phrases, get them out of here! Part of me does feel bad for the people who actually put out good content and are being affected by this. But like, Lacey was getting 10k a day to be a little fruity clip farmer? You couldn't pay me 11k a day to do that, because my starting rate is 12k. Yeah, guys, if you have a Facebook or any other social media, try and think back really hard to remember if you made any edgy posts, because you might wake up one day and your MySpace is gone because you thought it'd be funny to make your profile KKK themed. I don't know. Whatever it is, you can thank Twitch for letting it happen. Peace.